For those of you who don't know, Dick is the one who started this incredible system. Repeater by repeater and node by node, he's dedicated his life to building this system and making sure it's a great place to call home while never charging anyone a dime to be here. Every hour he's put into this system has made a difference and continues to do so. May Dick and his family have a Merry Christmas. You definitely deserve it, Dick. Thank you for all you do. Let's get into some letters here. First of all, we have one from Mark, KE2EDS. It says, Dear East Coast Reflector family, I must say this has been an awesome year with the ECR family. I can't say enough how grateful I've been to have found the East Coast Reflector. It's a great group of people and friends. They're welcoming, fun, and insightful. Looking for an exciting 2026. Signed, Mark, KE2EDS. And here's another one that says, Dear Santa, putting a stamp on this envelope, I'm filled with joyful Christmas hope. Yet your sleigh is filled with shining toys for all the wonderful girls and boys. Be it a gift or cash or a new ham radio, you know upon opening a smile will follow. In the middle of the night, under stealth, please bring all the East Coast Reflector family happiness and good health. Salute, Roger. Thank you, Roger. And here's one that says, Dear Santa, Bill, N2BH, would like a screwdriver antenna so he can operate HF radio from his truck. He could operate all bands and help guide you in your travels around the world. Oh, that's an anonymous letter, but I think Bill's been a very good boy this year. He might have something like that under the tree. Here's a letter that says, Dear Santa, I'm celebrating my 75th birthday this year. I was always blessed as the only kid in town who received a birthday present from you. For Christmas this year, I want nothing for myself, but all my family and friends to have all they want and need this Christmas and all of 2026. May we all have a Merry Christmas. Sincerely, George, W5GWM. Ho, 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 ho. That sounds like a wonderful Christmas present, George. Here's another letter that says, Dear Santa, I'd like to thank everyone who sent me texts, emails, and on-air comments to their appreciation. I love and appreciate your support. Merry Christmas. And it's signed Vicky, KE8VKY. And we all know Vicky is a good elf. If it wasn't for her, well, we would have some major problems with the East Coast Reflector just getting all those call signs right. And here's a letter here that says, I'd like to thank all of the East Coast Reflector team for all of the hard work they've done. With a special thanks to Vicky, KE8VKY, for all of her hard work on the magazine, and Joe, KO4FRR, for all of the work he puts into keeping the system running smoothly, and Randy, W2RBC, for all of his behind-the-scenes work and insight. All of our net controllers who dedicate their time to all of the nets. That sounds like a lot of good girls and boys this year. Here's one from Kevin, KE7K. It says, thank you for all of the things you do behind the scenes. Tell Buddy the Elf I appreciate all of his holiday cheer. Ho, ho, ho. Well, Buddy's really been working hard this year, so we'll give him some holiday cheer. Here's one that says, Dear Santa, please keep Roger, KO4QMM's ports closed and forgive him for his FT8 temptations. P.S. Try and keep the reindeer out of his beam. The Godfather. Ho, ho, made a mess of his antenna last year. We're going to have to watch that. Sorry, Roger. And here's a letter that says, thank you, Carlos, N1CBM, and Sal, W2SAL, for keeping the Youth Net growing and running great. Grayson, KG4BUT, you rock. You're a great net controller. Now, will you put my sleigh back together, please? Ho, 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 ho. And how about Ivan, KE2EGF? You've come a long way in a short time, Ivan. Will you make me one of those LED Christmas lights for my sleigh? I hope you will. And how about River, KR4GIP? Wow! You were cooler on the East Coast Reflector before you even had your license. That's a first, and you sound like you've been around for years. I wish more kids would get on with third party like you did. Well, River, you've really made us proud. Ho, 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 ho. And here's a letter that says, Bob, KB3SNM, our control operator, the Junkyard Dog. Thanks for helping to keep our airwaves family friendly. And thanks for the Walt Disney Inc. bumper sticker. Ho, ho, ho. It looks good on my sleigh. And Mike, K2CMT. Your idea for the round table didn't work out so well, did it? Ho, ho, ho. I think they call that the morning brew now. Ho, ho. By the way, can you work on your swing? Dasher had to have your golf ball surgically removed. Ho, ho, ho. He was laid up for several days. David, K4FXC, and Keenan, KB5GLC, thanks for all you do at the data centers. We couldn't do it without you. Can you toss me some ferrites when I fly over? All the reindeer's noses are starting to glow because of Rudolph. And how about Kevin, VE3BZ? You know the East Coast Reflector is successful when it needs control operators around the clock. Thanks for watching over the ECR so the rest of us can sleep. P.S. I can see your radios light up from 5 time zones away. I'm trying to sneak in and out of houses without ending up on an episode of Cops. Can you turn your displays down to 30 or 40 of them? Ho, 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 ho. And how about Roy, K8BYU? You're always there, Roy, unless there's someone at your door. So enjoy your new Ring doorbell. Now you can answer the door from your chair. You don't have to put that push-to-talk button down. Ho, 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 ho. And how about please send all of your unwanted fruitcake to Dave, WB8ODF. Thanks for taking them off our hands, Dave. And here's a message to Scott, W2BLT. Scott, now that you're retiring, remember when you were 5 and wrote me that letter saying you'd do anything for a bike? Well, it's time to pay up. Santa needs a personal chef. Ho, 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 ho. And LK8BAC. Thanks for hooking me up with the East Coast Reflector. I'm so happy to be here with all you good girls and boys. I'd like to be here every year if I could. Maybe someday Santa will make a 30-year... Ho, 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 ho. And Alex, W7FTM. The trivia net's been around for 2.5 years now. Approximately how many check-ins have you had? A, 5,000. B, enough to confirm free will is optional. Or C, more than we remember, fewer than we've logged correctly. Ho, ho, ho. Can you believe that you've had 5,000 check-ins since you've been with us? Keep up the great work, Alex. And Bob, KQ8U. We tried to visit you at the car show, but there were just too many headlights. Ho, 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 ho. And how about Chuck, W2EM, and Marcy? You guys are a great help to the East Coast Reflector, and all of your hard work is greatly appreciated. For you, I got you a walk-in cooler to store Joe's leftovers for his next visit. Ho, 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 ho. Have fun down there in Florida, you two kids. And how about Stephen, K2EJ? You're no longer allowed to mingle with the reindeer. I'll be trying to fly across the world, and the reindeer will start trying to get away with sending CWCQ contests through Rudolph's nose. Those naughty reindeer. You know those fake Santa crashes that attach to the poles? On the first day of Christmas, the one on 4th Street wasn't fake. Ho, 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 ho. And how about Johnny and 1YKT? Remember, kids, Santa may be listening on Christmas Eve, but the cops are listening to Peter every day. Ho, 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 ho. And Gil, K4GDS. Gil, you've got some weird hobbies. I hear you've been playing with sharks. You've even named one Mike. So you're getting a shark cage for Christmas. I'll have to stop by the Mike Zoom meeting on January 3rd at 4 p.m. to see you. I'll have to find some Christmas-themed chain mail. Ho, 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 ho. And Charles, KC6UFM, we need to have a talk about these antenna farm articles in the magazine. The reindeer become conspiracy theorists. They think that you're training people around the world to set flying reindeer traps for the benefit. I haven't had venison in a long, long time. Mrs. Claus won't allow that stuff on the North Pole. Ho, 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 ho. And how about Webb, N1WEB? Webb, I hear you've been helping out with some things around the East Coast. They say you've been doing a great job, and they're glad you have your help. Every little bit counts. And Webb, you won't be last on the list this year. We'll put you up near the top. Ho, 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 ho. And David, N6QDY, you've also been helping out around the East Coast Reflector. You found a little something on the Volunteer Help Wanted page and jumped right in. Keep up the great job. They appreciate all of the help. And Andy, W2AJR, I hear the whole East Coast Reflector system's looking forward to hearing you on the Morning Brew. You'll be a great addition to the team after Scott retires. Welcome aboard. But a little hint, you can't run 1,500 watts on the East Coast Reflector. Ho, 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 ho. And how about Terry, N5RTC? Terry, you've been out a lot around the East Coast Reflector this last year. I'm not surprised. The ECR tends to draw in good people. We appreciate your wise contributions, and even the not-so-wise ones. Ho, 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 ho. And last but not least, Roger, N4 Roger Ham Enthusiasts. I'm sorry I missed you last year, Roger. Even with all of my magic, this big man just can't work his way into your bunker. I'll leave a gift card in your mailbox this year. Ho, 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 ho. Well, that's all the letters I have right now, boys and girls. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Welcome to the Youth Net, everybody. I hope you boys and girls have been good this year. Remember, Santa's going to be reading your letters on the air on Christmas Eve. You can talk to me live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Send your letters to ecrhohoho@gmail.com. I'll be looking forward to them. And now, let's start the Youth Net. Ho, 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 ho.
Hi, good evening, everyone. This is LW2SAL for the ECR Youth Net. Carlos, our good buddy and flyboy, November 1, Charlie Bravo Mike is out on assignment. And Ivan's going to be missing, I believe, tonight. So we've got Grayson, KG4, BUT, and Miss River, KR4, GIP, in control with the rest of us in the Zoom room. If you want to come visit us, feel free to pop in and say hello, wave a hand, and make sure you mute yourself. Alright, first off, let me let the repeater drop. Alright, first up I want to wish Scott, W2BLT, a farewell. He'll be leaving us real soon here. I think he's got 1 or 2 more days. And I also want to welcome Andy, W2AJR, another good friend of ours from Cheektowaga. And that is called Cheektowaga, New York. And we'll see how things go from there on out. With that, we'll start with some check-ins. If there's any mobile check-ins at this time, let's do some mobile check-ins and get you guys rolling here. Alright, nothing heard. How about some regular check-ins? We'll take some regular check-ins at this time. Foxtrot 0, Victor Oscar Zulu.
KE2, KEF, KE2, KEF.
Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Mike November, KE8, SMN.
Kilo Oscar 6, Lima November Papa, KO6 LND.
One of the first check-ins we had, let's clarify it. I missed your prefix. It's FOZ was your suffix. Can you come back with your prefix, please? There's Foxtrot Oscar Zulu in there that we missed the prefix. Come on back. May have been me, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Victor Oscar Zulu. Yep, I believe we've got you there. You're kind of new to the ECR, and you're Cassandra from Wellsburg, Iowa. Myron from Norfolk, Nebraska. Alright, I think we've got the wrong call sign. Key your mic, say it slow, and we'll try and get it corrected, because I've got a Kilo Foxtrot Oscar Zulu. Kilo Foxtrot 0 Victor Oscar Zulu, or KF0VOC.
Victor 3, Foxtrot Victor Delta.
Alright, Myron, we got you in there in Nebraska. We had the F and the V messed up. Okay. Let's see, who else is out there that wants to check in? Victor Delta. From ECR Ontario, over. Okay, I'm going to run down this list. Let's see, that last one, Foxtrot Victor Delta. We need your prefix. Let's try it again. Alright, nothing heard. So from the bottom up, I got KO6LNP, Wayne in California, KE8SMN, KE2EDS, KF0VOZ, KE9DFF, W2EM, N0 X-Ray Roger Golf, KD3AJN, KQ8U, AK4G. Anyone else out there that we missed, please come now. It's Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot, Victor Delta, HX Ontario. The name is Fred, F-R-E-D. Alright, Fred, we got you in there. We also have W5 Delta Victor Mike in there, Stephen in Gatlin, Tennessee. Alright, at this time I'm going to turn it over to Grayson. If Grayson's ready, we'll let you take us from the top with AK4G.
Alrighty, thanks. Alright, starting from the top of this list, 32 SAL, south of Peak Carolina, New York. Oh yeah, the question of the night is, does your family have any, Christmas traditions?
Yes, we do have traditions, and usually it's opening our presents on Christmas Eve, at least one, and then we leave the rest for in the morning on Christmas Day. With that, I'll send it back to you, Grayson.
Alright, thank you, Sal. Next up, AK4G, Jim from Jacksonville, New York. Jacksonville, Florida, I meant, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, sorry about the delay. I'm getting a emergency phone alert on my phone while I'm trying to navigate EchoLink. So this is Jim in Jacksonville, Florida, via EchoLink. And yes, I wanted to wish you, Grayson, and also River, a very Merry Christmas, and hope you get lots of presents. Maybe a new HF rig or something. Who knows, if you're lucky. My Christmas traditions, candlelight Christmas Eve service at church, singing the old-fashioned Christmas carols for about an hour. Then Christmas morning, opening presents with the grandkids, and then a big Christmas Day meal with the entire family, and that's kind of what we do. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody on the Youth Net from AK4G73.
To you, Jim. Next up, KQ8U, Bob from S. Christmas again.
Good evening, Grayson and the rest of the Youth Net. We used to have a tradition of meeting at my sister's house, but now she's since passed, and there really is no tradition. It's kind of play it as it goes. Maybe, you know, we'll get a party on Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day, open gifts and eat. Anymore, it's just play it as we go. Merry Christmas, everybody. KQ8U back to that.
Alright, hold on, my keyboard's acting strange, hold on. Alright, KQ8U, Bob from West Michigan, 742, KQ3AGN, Juan from Baytown, Texas. Sorry, my brother was interrupting here.
This is N0XRG. Did you call me? Sorry.
Okay, I'm getting confused. My brother was interrupting me. Somebody's trying to come in. Who are you again? Hi, I'm KD3AG and Anna from Beeville, Pennsylvania. Go ahead. Alright, Anna, you're going to be in and out. Alright, N0 XLG, Juan from Baytown, Texas.
Oh, Roger. Thank you so much for running the net. You guys make my day. Friday for the Youth Net. Love hearing it. For traditions, yeah, we open presents on the night before. Then, of course, a good dinner on Christmas and just spending time with family. So N0XRG, thank you so much, and back to you.
Alright, 742 Juan. Next up, 32EM, Chuck from Lancaster, New York.
Good evening, Grayson, and the rest of the crew here tonight. Hope everybody has a good Christmas. Our Christmas tradition was opening a gift the night before and then saving the rest for the next day. So everybody have a great Christmas. W2EM.
Alright, 732 E Chuck. T3DFF, even from Milton, Wisconsin.
Good evening, everybody here on the net, and Kilo Alpha 9 Delta Fox Fox. We actually have two. The first one is we open a present Christmas Eve, save the rest for Christmas Day, but then on the wife's side, we all get together at someone's house every year, and this year happens to be our year, and we're cheating, and we rented a little room. That way all 32 or 35 of us can all get together, and this year's meal is a pasta bar. So, sending it back to Net Control, Kilo Echo 9, Delta Fox Fox.
Welcome, please, to you. Well, 332 you, even. Next up, TF0 VOZ, Milan from Stanton, New.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Victor Oscar Zulu or KF0 VOC. Hello everyone, thank you for hosting the net, thank you for hosting the net, but Christmas traditions, typically as far as that goes, we just, open one present before on Christmas Eve,
Yeah, that's about it. We don't really have any other Christmas traditions. But, back to next roll, KF0BOZ.
Yeah, sorry, my brother keeps interrupting me for quote Coca-Cola that has water in it. It's like, no. Feel free to email on. Next up, KE2EDS, Small from Emerald, New York.
Well, good evening, Grayson, River, and Sal. As far as traditions, yes, we had a Polish tradition. It was the breaking of a płatek. Sorry that it has actually stopped because my grandmother has passed, but it was a great Polish tradition. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, say back to the net, KE2EDS.
Alright, so please to you, Mark. Next up, KE8SMM, Jeff wants us for business again.
Good evening, Grayson, and everyone on the Youth Net. This is KE8SMM. Answer to the question is yes. Usually go to candlelight service at church on Christmas Eve, and then we open our Christmas stockings first in the morning before any gifts. Merry Christmas to all. KE8SMN, back to net.
Alright, so please to you, Jeff. Next up, KO6OPS LNP, Wayne from Eldo Hills, California.
Hey, Grayson, everyone on the net. Thanks for doing this. The rest of the day with extended family, and that's usually about it. So, Merry Christmas, everyone, and back to you, Grayson.
Alright, so please to Wayne. Next up, 55 DVM, Stephen from Bryan, Tennessee.
Hey everyone, Merry Christmas. It's been a fun question for me. I was sitting here trying to remember things we did. I think the most important things, we always went to church on Christmas Eve with a candlelight service. We come home, get to open up one present with the kids, and then the next morning we got up early. We always read the Christmas story out of Luke first before anything else could be opened up to keep the reason for the season up front, and then we tear into the presents. And those days are past now. The kids are all grown, but this is fun. It brings back those memories with that question. So Merry Christmas to everybody. W5DBM.
So please to Stephen. Next up, briefly F. Oh no, we already did. No, never mind. SE3 SDV. Frederick from Alex, Ontario, Canada. Go. Please, wait, no, Frederick from Alex, Ontario, Canada. BF3 SDV. Go. give me a second. My bubble is, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. Back now. Frederick, Alex, Ontario, Canada, no, from Alzac, Ontario, Canada, BF3 FDB. Someone please to, you, Frederick, if you're listening. Next up, N68VAR, Scott from Eastville, California.
Good evening, Grayson, and good evening, everybody on the net. I hope everyone's having a great Friday evening and looking forward to the weekend. We allow everyone to open one present the night before Christmas, and then we hold everything for the next day. With that, I will say 73. Back to you, Grayson. N6ZAR.
Scott. Next up, TR4 GIP Wivel from Newborn, North Carolina. Alright, thank you, Jason. Well, we don't have many traditions, but, we take turns opening presents, on Christmas, and we go back. Sit. AC4BR, Brian from Volcano, Kentucky.
Well, good evening. I believe it was Grayson and everybody else on the net. No, we don't really have a Christmas tradition. I believe that was the question anyway. We did one out, but once my grandparents passed about 15 years ago, unfortunately a lot of that ended. We used to try to blow each other up with fireworks, but thankfully these days we do a little more safer activities. Anyway, I'll turn it back to you and say 73. Have a good evening. AC4BR.
Okay, here, give me a second here, actually, yeah, my body's about to end this video. I should be fine though. I just want to say I should be fine. Oh, I'm not, I don't know. KJ4LJLXJ, Wax from Crystal River, Florida. You have, oh, what the heck? Hold on 1 second, my computer's acting weird, I don't know what's going on. Okay, here we go. You have 4 seconds to the Reflector Youth Net.
Good evening, Grayson. I think you just called me. We have a Christmas Eve tradition of oyster stew. We haven't done it in a couple years, and also open up all the gifts Christmas morning, and then our stockings last. KJ4LXJ, you're doing a great job. Back to you.
Okay, some please to you, Brian. Next up, no, 742 west. Not walking. N3Q DTDU, way from Beaver, Pennsylvania, go.
Good evening, Grayson, and everyone else in here this evening. Well, we really don't have any traditions. We always have a real nice meal there on Christmas and spend time with those who drop by to visit. This is N3DQD.
Alright, 742 way. Next up, KQ4 GKO, John from Newborn, North Carolina.
Good evening to the Youth Net. KQ4GK. Seems strange in modern America. Now we are in Advent, and there's a daily Advent activity that happens, daily. The decorating with all that stuff, and 12 days later on Epiphany, Christmas is over and the tree comes down and the decorations go away. For everybody running the Youth Net, 73s to everyone, and KQ4GKO back to net control.
I hear what that was. They were coming from Buffalo, New York. Yeah. Show yourself. Next up, DVT JPQ, Dick from Eldon, New York.
Good evening, Grayson. We don't really have a tradition either. We do make Christmas cookies, and then between my two sons and I, we see how many we can eat. That's about it. Back to you. This is WB2JPQ.
Anna, KDC, Adrian, Bill, Pennsylvania, are you with us?
Hello, Grayson, and everyone else on the net tonight. I have no Christmas traditions. Everybody have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. KD3 AJN.
KQCMT, Mike from DBA, Florida, go.
Good evening, Grayson, River, and Sal, and everyone else listening to the Youth Net this evening, and Merry Christmas to you all. No special traditions anymore, just trying our best to stay safe, get through the holidays, and not eat too much. Eating too much, I guess, is the only tradition that I have a hard time avoiding. This is Mike, K2CMT in DeBerry, Florida. Merry Christmas.
Hey folks, with that, we got the top of the list done. We're going to look for some more check-ins, and we'll, if you're texting, go ahead and text them into us, and I'll read off a couple more announcements. We've got a Yaesu HD FT65R that we're going to give away to an under 18 youth in the continental U.S. That's going to be given away on New Year's Eve, along with a VNA given away to another person. As far as that goes, I'm not quite sure what the rules are on that one, but we'll be giving away a nano VNA. And then Santa starts the net, as usual, talking with the kids. Saturday morning at 9 to 10 a.m., 40-meter net on 7.245. And then Saturday night at 8 p.m., Santa's going to read off some more letters. And then don't forget, 11 p.m. is the ECR trivia. With that, we'll continue with taking some more check-ins, so please check in now.
This is Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Lima Victor, KB8 PLV, Chris.
This is November 3, Mike Delta Charlie, N3 NBC, Michael, located here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Net control. KF8, EYE, Kilo, Foxtrot 8, Echo, Yankee, Echo.
Net control, this is 4 Golf 1, November, Yankee Sierra, 4G1, NYS, Steven.
I believe that last one was Steven. Can you give us your call sign again? I think we got it messed up just a little bit. I got 4G1NY.
4 Golf 1, November, Yankee Sierra, 4G1, NYS.
Alright, thank you. We got it. I don't even... Oh, you're from the Philippines. Okay, I'm trying to read the names there. Alright, who else is out there that wants to check into the youth tonight? Please come now.
KO4FRR, KO4FRR.
Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Victor Juliet, VE3WA.
Okay, anyone else out there before we run these from the bottom up? Alright, I'll tell you what I have at this point, and then if we missed you, we'll get you in there at the bottom. Victor Echo 3, Whiskey Victor Juliet, KO4FRR, 4G1NYS, KF8 EYE, November 3 MDC, W2 RBC, KB8 PLV, WD5 DON, KA8 BYU. Did we miss anyone? Alright, nothing heard. I'm going to list over the river, KR4 GIP. Miss River, it's all yours. I'll let you take them.
Thank you, Sal. Hi, you, Roy, and Blastomy.
And everybody on the Youth Net, KABYU. No, I don't really have any traditions for Christmas and that, but never too late to start, right? Back to you.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up, we have WD5DON, Don, and
Good evening, River and the rest of the Youth Net. We kind of have an unusual tradition that we've been following for quite some time. When Christmas morning arrives, we attack the pies, so we eat Christmas dessert frequently before we eat Christmas dinner. So it's kind of a reverse thing. Christmas dessert first, Christmas dinner for lunch. Back to you, River, and WGD5 DON.
Alright, thanks for coming. Next up we have KBHPLV, Chris.
Good evening, River. Thanks for running the net and making it such a fun Friday night. My family still has two traditions. We always have cinnamon rolls before we open gifts, and our 20 and 30-year-old kids always have to open the socks, the hanging socks after all the main gifts are open, which is just something we've continued to do. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and everyone listening. This is KBAPOV, back to net.
West Seneca, New York.
Good evening, River, Grayson, Sal, and everyone on the Youth Net. My family used to have a tradition where everyone would come over for a big brunch on Christmas afternoon. Merry Christmas, everyone. Back to Net Control, 73 to all, W2, RBC.
Alright, thanks for coming. Next up we have N3MDC, Michael in...
Hey, you got it right there, River. I live here in the town of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, just outside of Greensboro. My family tradition is, me and my family started this for a long, long time ago. My sister mostly hosts Christmas Day, where I'm going on Wednesday, actually on Thursday for Christmas Day, and then I come back to my house usually and watch Christmas movies. But the tradition me and my family used to do years ago was we would always watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That movie has been a tradition in my family for decades, since I was a little kid. So that's what I do every Christmas. I go to my sister's and spend time with her and my brother and his wife. Then I come back to my house and my mom fixes a dinner for me and her, and then I watch my Christmas movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I've been doing that for years. Back to you, River. This is N3 MDC Winston-Salem.
Welcome. KFHEYE, Caleb in Grafton, West Virginia.
Yeah, good evening, River, and everyone else behind the scenes for the East Coast Reflector. Thanks for all your work, and just wanted to check in, and I believe the question was, do we have any Christmas traditions? I don't remember the question, but something along the lines there. But we read the Bible every Christmas morning before we open the presents. We read the Christmas story, so that's what we do. But 7-3 to everyone else out there on the frequencies or however you're listening. But Merry Christmas. This is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Yankee Echo.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up we have Changas City, Philippines.
Good evening, River, KR4KIB, and good Saturday morning from here in the Philippines. 4 Golf 1, November Yankee Sierra. My name is Steven. My answer to your question, we do have Christmas tradition we give our gifts to our nieces and nephews, and also we prepare food packs to give to those less fortunate, such as the street sweepers and everybody else who are not financially capable of celebrating Christmas on their own. 7-3 River, I'll send it back to you. 401 November, Yankee Sierra.
Alright, thank you for coming. RR, Joe in Sorrento, Florida.
Sorry about that. This is Joe, KF4FR. Good job on the net, River and Grayson. To answer the question, I would have to say yes. We have this ball that you plug into the wall and it chirps, and the longer that you keep it plugged in, the faster the chirping goes. And so we just leave it running for a minute or two and plug it and put it in the box for next year. This is Joe, KF4FR. Back to you.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up we have ZE3WV Canada. VE3W Ontario, Canada. Please come now. VE3WVJ, Bill in Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. Please come now. Alright. KR4G.
This is November 2, Victor, November, Mike, David, and Peru. KC1, QPL, Kilo Charlie 1, Queen Papa London.
KD2 VNU. KD2 VNU.
M6 QDY, M6 QDY.
Folks, if there's anyone else out there that wishes to check into the Youth Net tonight, please come now and we'll get you in the logbook, and then I'll do some announcements once we get you listed. Take anyone anywhere. Hit that fun button, as they say on the morning brew. Let's get 'em going. We still have another 15 minutes at least. Alright, from the bottom up, we got KFADRC, November 6th, QDY, KD2, VNU, K2, VNM, KC1, QPL. And with that, if Ms. River is ready to go, we'll turn it over to her.
Alright, thank you, Sal. Next up, we have C1QPL, John in South St. Paul. Not sure what that abbreviation is, if you could please tell me.
Good evening, River. Doing a good job. MN is Minnesota. KC1QPL. Christmas tradition's going to be a little different this year, so I don't know how I'll actually wind up spending the day. Thanks for having me. Have a good night. Merry Christmas, everybody. KC1QPL.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up, alphabet. Next up, we have N2VNM, David in Peru.
Alright, very good, Rivers. Very good to hear you on. Great net. Traditions. Oh, yeah. We usually, Christmas Eve, we used to meet at our parents' house, the whole family. Well, now there's 11 of us. So with all the families and the kids, as years go on, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. But now both parents are gone, and most of the families have pretty much, a few of them will still get together. But no, as you get older, things starting to downsize. So hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's, and we'll catch you back to net control. This is N2VNM.
Alright, next up we have KD2VNU, Derby Dan in Derby, New York.
Good evening, River. Good evening to everybody on the net this evening. Hope all is well. Our family tradition, we used to have dinner at our house, but now our son has taken over that job, so it kind of makes it a lot easier. Less work for us. Everybody have a nice holiday if I don't talk to anybody between now and then. And I'll return it back to the net. This is KD2VNU.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up we have N6 California.
Hello there, River. Doing a great job. Grayson, great job. Sal, thanks for taking in the check-ins. Appreciate everybody being there. Tradition, a little bit different this year, but typically we'll like go to church and all that stuff, and then open gifts in the evening, and then the next morning, then have our lunch.
But that's about it. Hey, keep up the good work. Merry Christmas to everyone, and back to net control, N6 QDY.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up we have KF8DRC Michigan. KF8DRC Jack in Rochester, Michigan. Alright, I guess we'll go on to the next. Next up we have KM4CTB Don.
Well, good evening, River, and everybody on the net. KM4CTB, Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Well, y'all are doing a great job, as you do every week. And yes, we've, like many others, had our traditions had to change over the years. When we first got married and had young kids ourselves, and all the other grandparents were still alive, we used to go over to my wife's family's house on Christmas Eve, and then go to my family's house on Christmas Day. And of course, over the years, as we've gotten older now, we're the old grandparents. So and the kids have all grown up, so times have changed a lot. So the traditions have had to change a little bit as well. We appreciate you doing the net. Hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. KM4CTV, back to net.
Alright, folks, let's see who else is out there that wishes to check into the ECR Youth Net tonight. Number 140, before we put it in the books. So, we've got a couple different things you can do. You can text us by the tech line, or you can go in, where did I just have it? Hang on one second, let me bring it back up. It was an email account, and hang on. Oh, it's text at ECR.radio. ECR.radio, and you can get in that way as well. With that, we'll take the final round of check-ins. Carlos usually does a speed round or something like that, but we're just going to take them any way we can get them tonight. So hit that fun button and let's get River some action over here.
November 1, Whiskey, Echo Bravo, N1 WEB.
Kilo Lima 5 Delta Kilo KL5DK.
N1 CBM, N1 CBM.
Alright, anyone else out there wishing to check in before I run this list upward to give it off to River? Alright, from the bottom up, we got N1 CBM, our flyboy Carlos. He's finally popping in here in the last few minutes, and we're great to have him on board. Then we've got KF8 DIP James, KL5 TK Andrew, W1 WEB Webb, and it's all yours, Miss River.
Alright, thank you, Sal. WEB Webb in Collierville, Tennessee.
Thank you, River, and good evening to the net. We've been listening and really enjoying people's stories. Our traditions changed like most people's have. Our families spread about quite a bit, so we like to visit family during this time of the year. And that's a tradition, and I hope it keeps up. Thanks for running the net. It's been a great one. N1 WEB, back to the net.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up we have Andrew in Wasilla.
Good afternoon, everybody. I just happened to catch this net at the moment that we're talking right now. We have a repeater that's about 2-3 miles away from me in Alaska, Wasilla, Alaska. Merry Christmas to everybody. Want to take a moment to understand that this is such a great medium that we're talking with people all around the nation at this point. As far as remotely where I'm at in Wasilla, Alaska, this is going to be a wonderful time for everybody. Thank you for running that.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next up we have KL5DK. Oh, I just got you. Next up we have KFHDIP James in Ottawa Lake, Michigan.
Hello, Merry Christmas, everyone. And our family tradition is we all get the same shirt and pants every year. Every year. Thank you for running the night.
Alright, thank you for coming. Next in Hollywood, Florida. We missed you in the Zoom room, Carlos.
Hello, River, Grayson, Sal, thanks for backing me up tonight. Well, River, I'm in an assignment with my family reunion. It's a dinner. I had to step away to check in the net before you closed it up. I miss you guys, but you know how it is, family time. This time of the year is very difficult to find a perfect schedule. Anyways, I am here. I'm glad I made it, and my family tradition regarding Christmas is the night before Christmas we leave our shoes under the tree, and Santa will separate the gifts, put them under the shoes to whomever they belong. That's our tradition. He always does that. He's pretty good at separating the gifts, and then the next morning, Christmas morning, we find our shoes on top of our gifts. We do. From myself and N1CBM, I would like to extend everybody who always participates not only on the youth net, but in the other nets the ECR has to offer, a very, very Merry Christmas. A big warm hug to everybody. Thank you for being the family that the ECR is. This is Carlos, N1CBM, returning it to you. River, you have a Merry Christmas.
Alright, thank you, Carlos. Over to Sal, over to you, Sal.
Thanks, man. Miss River. Thanks, Carlos, for checking in and hearing your voice tonight. You made us feel right at home as usual. With that, I've got two real quick announcements. One of them is Tuesday night. Don't forget the Tech Night. Santa's going to do some special announcements. Also, the Swap and Shop. Items for sale, trade, and want. Get hold of Kevin, VE3BZ. And with that and the time, I'll take one final call on check-ins. Quick round here, and if we don't have anybody, we'll put the 140 net to rest.
Zulu 8, Juliet Foxtrot, Kilo, Zulu 8, Juliet Foxtrot, in and out. Merry Christmas. Juliet Romeo, W2, Kilo, Quebec 4, Golf Lima Yankee. Kilo, Quebec 4, Golf Lima Yankee, in and out. Merry Christmas.
From the bottom up, we got KQ4GLY, W2AJR, KZ8JF, and with that, I'm going to turn it over to Ms. River to run those three, and we'll be calling the night.
Alright, thank you, Sal. The question of the night is, does your family have any Christmas traditions? W2, AJR, Andy in Cheektowaga, New York. Your turn.
Yes, we do. We hide a ornament on our Christmas tree, and whoever finds the Christmas morning gets a special gift. It's an old German tradition, and we've been doing it for many, many, many years. 7-3, everybody. Have a great weekend. Back to you.
Alright, thank you for coming. I'm gonna close the net. I'm gonna hand it over to Sal to close the net.
Thanks, Miss River. Thanks for my locking crew out there and everybody else that checked in tonight. On behalf of the ECR East Coast Reflector, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll catch you next week. And don't forget, Santa's going to be in and around the ECR, so pay attention and see what he's got to offer. With that, I got one more. Ham Case is February 9th to 11th. Come visit the ECR table. We've been there before. It's a great time. We meet a lot of folks out there, so come and shake a hand and meet us in person. With that, it's time to close net 140 of the ECR Youth Net. With that, turning the repeater back to normal operations. Everyone have a great evening. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week.